The weakest boys were rescued first and immediately taken to a field hospital, where they were assessed by medics. The operation appeared to be moving swiftly amid fading daylight, with 7 others still to be brought out. The mission, called D-Day by its leader, began on Sunday morning when 18 divers, including Brits, entered the flooded cave after 6 days of preparations. Officials acted quickly after torrential rain stopped falling, and they had warned that it could take about 11 hours for the first survivors to emerge and possibly days for everyone to be extracted. It took about 8 hours for the first 2 to emerge around 6 p.m. local time. Tassif Boonthong, chief of Chiang Rai's health department and part of the rescue team, told Reuters after the first group emerged, 2 kids are out. They are currently at the field hospital near the cave. We are giving them a physical examination. 6 boys had emerged from the Tham Luang cave in northern Chiang Rai province by 8 p.m. local time, according to local media reports. All were taken to Chiang Rai Hospital, about 60 miles from the cave, by air or ground ambulances. An Australian doctor assessed the boys' physical and mental health to decide who would be rescued first. To escape the cave, the 12 youth footballers, aged between 11 and 16, and their 25-year-old coach who entered the complex on June 23 must squeeze through narrow submerged passageways, where a veteran diver died last week. Rescuers in a war with water and time decided to launch the mission amid fears the window to safely extract the group was closing. Teams had pumped millions of liters of water out of the cave, and officials said the lowered water levels helped to speed up the rescue and make some chambers walkable. Monsoon rain fell for 24 hours before the mission was launched, and further downpours were forecast. Clouds loomed overhead as the mission began, and heavy rain began falling again hours later as the boys moved closer to the cave's entrance. As the rescue effort got underway, the Thai Navy NEELs wrote on their Facebook page, "We, the Thai team and the international team, will bring the wild boars home." The mission is being carried out by 13 foreign divers and 5 elite Thai Navy SEALs. Narong Sako Satanakurn, head of the operation, said hours before the boys emerged, "Today is D-Day." He added, at 10 a.m. today, 4 a.m. UK time, 13 foreign divers went in to extract the children along with 5 Thai Navy SEALs. Earlier, he told journalists the first boys could emerge from the cave at around 9 p.m. local time, 3 p.m. UK time. But he cautioned that there was no time limit and the operation could be halted at any time. Officials had set a goal of getting everyone out in one day, but they warned that the mission could last 2 to 4 days. The operation was given the go-ahead after the Australian doctor and cave diving specialist checked the boys' health. The boys' parents were gathered at Chiang Rai Hospital, where they were anxiously waiting for updates. A green privacy screen has been set up around the hospital's entrance to prevent those arriving from being seen or photographed from the street. Outside the cave, there was a medical team, ambulance and helicopter for every boy. The boys and their coach had received crash courses on how to swim and dive since they were found last Monday on a ledge more than 2 miles into the complex. They went missing after they set out to explore the cave near Thailand's border with Myanmar on June 23. Read more top stories from mirror.co.uk. They are Jan and Willem Roong 11, Duang Phit Promthap 13, Fornjit Kem Luang 16, Prachuk Sutham 14, Somphong Jaewang 13, Pirabit Sampiang Jai 16, Ekaript Wing Suchin 14, Penumert Sangdi Pipit Fathai 15, Nadauk Thakam Sai 14, Adul Saman 14, Munkal Bumbiam 14, and Kochekapal Chantaong 25. Munkal was the first one to be rescued, Time Media reported. The local governor had said the rescuers were in a war with water and time to save the Wild Boars football team. The rescue team includes volunteer divers from the UK, the US, Australia, and China. British volunteer divers Rick Stanton, a firefighter from Coventry, and John Valenthan, an IT consultant from Bristol, were the first to reach the missing group last Monday. A third Briton, Robert Harper, has also been involved in the search and rescue mission. The British Cave Rescue Council announced on Saturday that it has sent 3 more divers after receiving a request from Thailand's government. That brings the total number of UK experts to 7 divers and 3 non-divers who are helping with communications into the cave and providing general support. A number of options were considered by rescuers before they decided the trapped football team should swim and walk out of the cave. Other alternatives included drilling escape shafts and waiting weeks or months for floodwaters inside the cave to recede until it was safe enough to walk out. American billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk said a team from his rocket company SpaceX was building a mini-sub to help with the rescue. He wrote on Twitter, "Primary path is basically a tiny, kid-sized submarine light enough to be carried by 2 divers, small enough to get through narrow gaps. Extremely robust." He said it would take 8 hours to build and 17 hours to send to Thailand. His team of drilling and exploration experts were expected to reach the cave on Sunday. Hundreds of people have been involved in the search and rescue mission, including Thai Navy SEALs, soldiers, police, government officials and volunteer divers from Thailand and abroad. Retired Navy SEAL diver Simon Konen, who left his job as a security guard at Bangkok's airport to join the operation, died last week while leaving oxygen tanks along a possible escape route. Before joining the effort, the 38-year-old, who ran out of oxygen in the cave, posted a selfie video online in which he vowed to bring the boys home.